Okay, so where are we gonna spawn?
Whoa! One moment.
Okay.
Planetary system's just freaking out and everything. Just a moment. Alright, go to.
Go to it is.
And we're waiting on the other set of casters.
Okay.
Those casters can never make up their minds.
Apparently not. I mean, really, you just have to select a spot and just delete your own commander. It's better if you if you all go to the same spot, but if you don't, it's fine.
I guess it's becoming a philosophical talk or something over there.
I guess. Really, you just have to select a spot and just. Did someone
Oh, we
disconnect?
lost someone.
Yeah. Well, at least it's already in the game and they can rejoin, right? There we go, see?
Now here's the question. Is W.P. Marshall laughing or is he making fun of Waffle?
That's a good question.
Triplosion.
Wow, they are really far away from each other.
Ah, nice. Just what we need.
They are. I mean, really, they can go at each other from any direction. They look to be exactly like almost opposite. One's at the South Pole, one's at the North Pole, pretty much. That's awesome.
Yep, they are literally on different sides of the planet.
Yeah.
Alright, Godde is going for a classic build, 3 mexes, 1 P-gen, and probably an engineering factory.
And Matiz is going for the exact same thing.
Yeah, exact same thing he always goes for.
Yep. Hey, if it works, I mean, really.
If it works, why change it?
Exactly. I'm curious as to, like, I mean, if I've seen like his play at all today, I definitely would get air out and like try to disrupt his T2 building at 4 minutes.
Yeah, definitely would be a great idea. And Godde actually won versus Cullen by using air. Really, he jumped on the T2 air. 8 minutes in, he had 5 T2 bombers. So if he can go ahead and do that, then he'll just smash through all of Matiz's stuff because he doesn't really go for air at all.
Oh, and on top of which, he doesn't really have a lot of anti-air defenses. I mean, he might now, but you never know.
Yep, it's always a hard lesson once you get hit really hard by air. The best thing he could do is as soon as he goes ahead and starts putting up some flak cannons, because those things are really almost OP.
They just, yeah, they can decimate groups of bombers really easily. It's ridiculous.
Yep, so that would really stop. And I'm not sure if you're seeing this, but it looks like Godde's commander was freaking out there for a moment. He was doing like a back twist thing.
I actually didn't see it. I was looking at Matiz play.
Yeah, it was bug or something, but man, it was kind of interesting. Anyways, Matiz is going for some slight expansion, it looks like. Not really any attacks, and same thing here for Godde. He's just going expanding at the moment. Nothing else queued up in the way of factories.
Yep.
They probably know that they're on different sides of the planet, so they're really just going to take their time.
Huh.
Which actually may give Matiz the advantage, because once Matiz actually starts hopping up to Tech 2, he will gain an advantage.
Oh yeah, especially with the economy.
Oh yeah, definitely, because he has the time to expand his economy as needed.
All right,
Tech
so
2.
it's 3:05. Matiz should be building it soon. Let's see if he builds it earlier than normal, just because he's facing Godde and he's under pressure. But you never know. He might stick to the classic,
Yep.
just 4 minutes exactly.
He might go with the next engineer, but at this moment it looks like nothing's queued up.
Mm-hmm.
Godde is finally to start working on an air factory,
Okay.
and that will probably be used for scouting. It'll probably take him a few minutes, however, to scout the planet, since it is
And
quite a
tier
large
two
planet.
started building at 3:39.
All right.
20 seconds faster
So,
than usual.
yep, definitely will be interesting to see if this favors him. Really want to get on that air anti-air though.
Oh
That's
yeah.
something that he really should have learned from his last battle
With his
versus
the
Orbnet.
semifinals, yeah.
Yeah, air is definitely going to be something he has to watch out for because that will decimate his tech too.
Yeah, and the scouts are off already. God is working on expanding in 2 directions currently. Let's
Yep,
see
looks
what
like he
this
found
does.
one of the dead cast commanders, and he's going to hit an expansion here in a moment. And there we go. He just got an expansion, and he will circle around, and he's seen that tech too, and he's now heading up, and he sees the con. He's got a great look at the base now. He knows
He pretty
exactly
much
what
just saw
Matiz is
all
up
of
to.
it. Yeah, he's literally seen all of Matiz's base. I just checked with the vision. He's seen all of it.
Yep, and
And he's already
so it
begun
looks like
building a
he's going to
forward
start
base of bot
building.
factories.
Yep, that might be just to go ahead and yeah, it looks like it's just to go ahead and be an expansion base, but he should get a military base probably up here soon, probably with the second group of the second bot factory group he's building right now.
Yeah, and a move I've actually seen by Godde quite a few times. He's starting to build a small army of scouts. Um, it usually favors him quite well.
But that Dox at the North Pole is dodging all the shots. My word,
Oh,
they can barely hit him. He's gotten
they've hit
hit
him what,
twice
maybe
now.
3 times now?
I would say 6 times now, but man, it's taking them quite some time. He's making it all over the North Pole.
Well done.
And
Oh,
actually, his
God is bringing
should.
more scouts just to take care of that one dox.
Yep. It works, but it may not be enough. And a Doxis from Matiz is actually going to hit that forward base being built by Godde.
I wonder what's going to happen.
And we'll see. Yeah, we'll see who gets to it first. That may be the end of that forward base. And it looks like that large group of scouts just is done trying to take out that Dox. It's not worth the time and effort.
Well done.
And that Dox is now hitting those forward base, and
He
oh,
just
he's
walks
not
right
paying
past
attention.
it.
Yep, it looks like he'd rather be scouting than attacking. And if he continues southwards, he should be able to find the main
his
base.
Yep. As you can see, the scouts are providing lots of harass. Just killed a second engineer right there.
Yep,
Yeah.
air is really something that's going to be needed, but he has Tech 2 up, and he's already getting some slammers out.
He should really start building some anti-air defenses. It doesn't look like he has a single one at the moment.
Nope, but he is getting an
He's
air
getting-
factory
yeah.
up, which is
He's gotten
should
one
be
stinger.
enough for the moment.
He's gotten one stinger out so far, so we'll see how that does. And he's bringing the slammers forward, probably to take
Yep,
care
they're
of
going
that
to attack
one
that forward base.
base.
That's
Let's
what
take
it
a
looks
look
like
at
he's
Godde.
been doing.
Godde's actually worked into a nice cluster, and you can see one of the forward bases that he's trying to work on right now by getting 2 engineers to finish a bot factory.
Yep, definitely a great idea is just send an engineer or two.
Yeah.
Bot factory, and then you can build the
You can
and also expand to a forward line if necessary also.
Mm-hmm.
And a second Tech 2 factory going up, and also fighters being set up also to take care of any bombers
Well done. One.
looking around.
Yep. So my question
And so
now is,
God is
what is he going to do with that one slammer, that stray slammer in docks? I mean, is he going to
Who
go
knows?
attack that
Actually,
forward base? Like,
he might be waiting for some more slammers because another one's just came off the line, so that should help.
yeah.
And he's got 2 Tech 2 bots building up, so hopefully we'll get that. And a nice forward line is coming together, being built here by Godde. He's got some factories, but some fighters are coming in, and they are going to attack all of those scouts. They're just harassing everything.
Actually, yeah. I was gonna say he might
And now
have
they're
enough
moving
scouts,
on.
but he doesn't. I've seen it happen a couple times where Godde had enough scouts to actually deal with a couple fighters, but now at this point he only has around 4, so there's no way that's enough. He is moving forward,
Yep.
Matiz, with his slammers about, and he's bringing his commander up as well.
Oh, this could be a risky move, but the good news is that Godde doesn't really have any defenses.
He's got a few
strong defenses.
Laser defenses, but on the forms of units he doesn't have a lot of doxes out or anything. But
No.
Godde is working on an advanced air factory right now. If you look at his base.
Yep, he's going to try to go for those Tech 2 bombers, which will hit. The best is if Godde built some Peregrine Tech 2, well, advanced fighters, and actually sent those in. But it looks like Matiz is pushing his comm forward, which may be a big mistake.
He's
because if he gets hit by those turrets,
way, so we'll see how that tree goes out for him.
And his comm's taking quite a few hits. And we've got some Babs coming in to go ahead and help the comm.
Look at
and
those
the comm's
slammers
just
take out
taking
one
all that
factory,
damage,
like almost instantly. Working on the second one.
Yep, those turrets can't do much.
And Godde had to bring back a retreat with all of his engineers. We'll see what they do from there.
Yep.
He already has. Oh no, he's working on fabricator units first, actually.
Yep, it looks like he's going to try to expand his economy, but
yeah, Matiz already has working on a 3rd power, tier 2 power, and
yep, and
4th, yeah, and
the orbital launcher.
Ooh.
He's getting an orbital launcher up.
Let's see how that.
But he's going to have to watch his back.
Oh yeah.
Godde is just surrounding him
with all those mini little bot factories. Exactly, he has about 1, 2, 3. He has at least 3 just all over the place, surrounding him slowly.
Yep, it looks like Matiz is probably going for gold. He's just going to try to push all the way in.
Yeah, it does
and those
look like
slammers
that.
are just set up really quick. So we'll see if this is enough for him to just push his way in. He's just ripping through whatever defenses that Godde has.
And they might be, and even if they don't manage to go all the way, they're certainly damaging a bit of his front line. I mean, they took out, 3 factories. Looks like they might take out the 4th one. And Matiz is also bringing forward an advanced fabrication bot. Not sure what he's going to do with that, but we'll see.
Yep, and it looks like Godde is going to send in those Tech 2 bombers. And if those fighters can survive and take out those Tech 2 bombers,
those bombers are going to do a lot of damage. As you can see, they just killed all the slammers.
One bomber
is still alive.
Not enough air units.
No.
He's going to have to get out a lot more fighters. Units flowing back, and he's in his combat. It'd be best to go ahead and establish a forward base just close by.
Yeah. He does have an advanced fabrication bot. He should really start working on some flak towers.
Yep, if he establishes a forward base there, he should be fine. But he'll have to watch out for those bombers because Godde is making quite a few of them, and he'll just rush to kill the comm if he can.
A really risky move
Bot factory
right now.
going up and an anti-air tower, it looks like.
Yeah. A missile tower defense. He really should be working on those flak towers. That missile tower defense won't do a lot to the tier 2 bombers.
Yep, and it looks like his advanced fab bot just got here, and we'll see what he decides to do with that. And it looks like he's building a flak cannon.
Good on him.
And that's going to be really good.
His orbital launcher almost finished building. I feel it's a bit risky on what he's doing right now. He has absolutely no air defense on his main base.
Yep,
There's
he's going to have to really watch it, but he's pushing in with forward, using Brigade to go ahead and build flak defense and just creep them right on up,
that is
and
true.
that should allow him to hold the position.
Godde has really just pretty much expanded all the way around him in a circle. He's kind of surrounded pretty much if you look at it from all ends.
Yep,
God
if you
is
look
there.
at out, yep,
I'm sorry, you're cutting
has
out.
quite he has quite a few T2 bombers at the moment, so definitely could be a risky thing.
That indeed.
Yep, he's not. Looks like he's going for all air, which if more flak cannons are built, that'll be a great advantage. Give a huge advantage to Matiz.
Oh yeah. Let's see how many bombers Godde has. He has quite a few bombers there. Oh, and they're moving. Let's see where they're going. Are they going to attack his
They are
main
going
base?
to.
It
I think he's going to attack the base. Yeah,
it looks like it.
it looks like it.
This might
Oh,
just
wait, they're stopping. So it looks like he's going to go ahead and scout the main base, try to find that comm if he can.
maybe possibly even find like a weakness that he can hit really, really hard.
Those fighters are just shooting at each other, and so he's seen it. Doesn't see the comm though, but he's going to send those bombers anyways. See if he can. Fighters coming out.
Those
and
bombers are
who
gonna
knows what will happen.
absolutely kill his factories.
Yep, here comes all of the bombers.
This
going to be
might be
huge.
enough to just completely.
And it looks like those fighters are actually able to take on the and destroy the ground defenses.
Yeah,
I'm actually amazed to say I think they're shooting at the units, but the missiles are hitting the building, and that's just ripping
this
it apart.
might just. Oh, he's built a flak cannon. Let's see how it does. It might be
Oh,
slightly
ouch.
too late. The damage has been done. Look how many tier 2
If they turn around-
energy.
Oh, and they're all gone.
He
It
definitely
just
should have.
killed all the bombers.
He definitely should have built those flak cannons a lot earlier. I mean, he had absolutely no air defenses. If you take a look at the damage done, his orbital launcher that he spent forever building is done, and he didn't even get anything out of it. It's gone, and about 5 tier 2 energies, so really, he got hit really hard.
Yep. A pretty bad loss, but definitely something he should be all right with.
Yeah.
When it comes down to this, it's going to just be one of those things you accept, but he is building some anti-air flak to go ahead and protect his front commander.
He's
bringing
getting
his
a bunch of
side.
combat fabricators.
He's probably going to try for a comrade, and he's almost got another orbital factory up.
Those bombers
And
taking
Godde
care.
is moving to go to orbit.
Look at those bombers just taking care of his slammers. Already killing.
Yep, those T2 bombers do a lot of damage.
It looks like that might just be it right there. His slammers, about half of them are already gone. I don't know if he can save it. His comm is out there alone without any anti-air near him.
Yep, not sure what he's doing with comm. It's a really bad risk
It's
to just
a risky
leave your
move.
comm out in the middle.
I don't think
He's going to have to pull him near the AA
seems to
flag.
have seen him. He's going to have to move to that flak cannon as fast as he can to protect him from the bombers. As you can see, God is already slowly targeting him with bombers.
Yep, and God's already moved to the other planet also, so he has escaped. So now
Where
just
has,
to help him maintain.
Yeah. Where is God going to? He's going to both planets actually. If you take a look at it.
Yep, he's already sent an orbital fabricator to go ahead and build probably a teleporter at one of the planets, and he sent his comm out to go ahead with the others.
Yep.
Oh, wait. The comm's just sort of flying around. I'm not sure if he's leaving or not. Okay, now he's finally left orbit.
Okay, because I was gonna say He certainly has a lot of air fighters. Will we see what happened with Orb happen again? I mean, not Orb. The game that happened in his Matiz's third round, where he managed to get a kill with fighters. But we'll see what happens. It's
Yep.
already gone.
And
So.
it looks like lots of units are being built up here by Godde, and he's just going to flank Matiz all over the place.
Yeah. Godde has already 3 working on his 3rd advanced bot factory. He has 2 out building slammers. And it looks like he's just going to come in from the back. Yeah, Godde's really, I mean, Matiz really has to start scouting more, or else he's going to get utterly he's going to get tacked really hard from all sides.
Yep, scouting is one of the most important things you need to keep on doing during the game, just because if you don't, you can lose so much. And it looks like it's a pelter creep here.
That's going on. I don't think this Hulkins will survive. Godde has
it
3
might
pelters.
Be out of range. Who knows?
That is true. It might be out of range as well.
We'll see here in a minute if it is or is not. Large fighter attack coming in, just taking out whatever fighters it can, and they may move over the flat cannon. But it looks like he's working hard to avoid the flat cannons. And it looks like those pelters cannot hit that Hulkins.
He built it just out of range.
Yep, so it'll be... And Godde is starting to use sense.
Godde is starting to use...
Yep, this may be game over if he surrounds
Matiz.
There's not much else he can do because the comm is off planet.
It looks like
the Hulkin has no idea.
Might be leaving this planet soon. He's already got 2 asterisks out.
Yeah, but he's going to really have to watch it with all of the bombers and fighters. If they take him out while he's in it, that's game over.
As you can see, a bunch of 4 slammers are moving forward. They've already killed about quite a few mechs. Let's see how much more damage they can do. Those
fighters coming in
are
around
just
the side,
making work out of all of Matiz's advanced bases.
Yep.
It looks like, yeah, those bombers are doing a lot of work. They just killed a group of slammers.
Yep, and it looks like they're not really being stopped.
No. Matiz has responded though by building a small line of flak towers.
Yep, and those slammers are just running through the base now, taking out power as they can. A large group of slammers looks like is going to try and meet against them, or not. It looks like they're moving in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
More slammers coming in from the side and taking down all of the units building near the second advanced base and that orbital factory.
Now let's see what he focuses those slammers on. Yeah, he's going to focus it on an advanced bot factory. Really, he has 4 engineers there. 5. He can definitely get a tower up if he works on it right now, but we'll see what he does.
And there are 2 groups of fighters just sitting around, and it looks like Godde's fighters decide to land, and they are ripped to shreds by those slammers. But there are a ton of slammers coming together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 advanced factories at least I can see at this moment.
That is just ridiculous. Where are they all moving? It looks like he's going to try to get a push onto the other side, as you can see, as they're all moving towards the side where he's building currently the advanced energy plant.
Yep. They're going to try to bust in there, and yep, Not sure that Matiz will survive much longer. If he can't get off planet, this is really going to probably be the end for him.
It might just be.
Oh, it looks like Matiz has also got units heading to other planets. So who knows? His com's still stuck on that planet, so
He
that might
definitely
be
needs
the
to
end.
send his comm off-world if he wants to. It doesn't look like he can stay on this planet much longer. Godde has surrounded him pretty much from all sides. As you can see, he's building a small... Well, he's building quite a large army.
Yep, and it looks like Matiz is trying to make a push into Godde's base. And we'll see where this leads him. He's got quite a few slammers and some fabrication bots going in. And there are just so many fighters created. And Astreus is coming in, and I think it's going to come for the commander. And I think they're...
It looks like
That's road.
Matiz's slammer push has managed to kill about 3 aircraft factories, 4, but a bomber is coming in right now and takes out about half of them. Let's see how much damage he
Yep.
can do before these bombers take him out. And there goes his army. The bombers just took care of all of it. He did do quite a lot of damage, but he really needs to get some anti-air protection with those bombers. To protect
Yeah,
against those
whatever
bombers.
fighters he's had are just ripped to shreds. What would be a good idea is just...
Did he send his commander off-world already?
He might have. Let me look. I'm not seeing his comm, but let's see. And he's getting a Tech 2 air factory up.
He's
And we'll
getting a second
for
one
bombers
right
or for
now.
fighters. Yeah, we'll see what he goes for. And another orbital factory.
Oh, do you see the three slammers that Godde has attacking an advanced bot factory?
Yep, and he's sending even more in.
It looks like he might just take it. Oh, especially from the side. Those engineers have no idea what's coming to them. They're definitely done.
Yeah.
But he has a few
Not
bombers
gonna
coming
probably be
in.
much.
Let's see how they deal with it.
Yep, and they're coming in, and they will probably take out all those slammers.
Yeah. Looks like just finished. There's about a small group to the slammers that he's got to take care of the rest. Really, if I was Matiz, I would look for those forward bases that God has been making and just use those bombers to take care of them. You can't leave them there, or else they're just gonna start bunching up. I mean, let's count how many. I think he only has 12, maybe slightly more now. Just all making
Yep, and it looks like
slammers.
he's got a teleporter on the other planet, and his commander's already on the moon.
Godde?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and he's being a teleporter as well.
Interesting, interesting. It looks like Matiz is building an advanced bot factory just up at his front line near all of his flak towers and Hulkins. We'll see how that works out for him.
Yep.
He's bringing his tier 2 bombers out, but they just get utterly destroyed by those fighters.
Yep. At this point, he'd have better chances by building peregrines, because those will be able to go ahead and take on the fighters. Bombers right now will just get chewed up, so it looks like should probably play defensively with what bombers he has.
Yeah, and just work against those pushes that God is constantly making. As you can see, he's working on another one, but Matiz has already gotten wind of it, and he's sending his bombers already.
Huge fighter assault. Just a swarm of fighters coming around on all fronts.
They might just take care of all of the air that Matiz actually has. They're starting to bunch up, and they're moving forward.
Yep.
Let's see how much damage they do. They're focusing the bombers. But those bombers have landed. Oh, it probably would have been in Matiz's best interest to keep those bombers on the ground, but he definitely needs to play defense right now, so we'll see what he does. But those fighters pretty much taking care of all of Matiz's air.
Yep, and that's going to allow his slammers to go ahead and push in and destroy the base. Looks like he's got a teleporter going on also, just trying to get that done so he can. escape the planet.
So I'm gonna take a look at the moon now. Uh, Matiz has a unit on the moon, just in an asterisk. I don't know what he's gonna do with it, but he can definitely do something. He actually has two units there, so I'm curious as to what he's gonna do with that. He has to do
Yep, and it
something.
looks like,
He has to do something now
and
before that umbrella shoots him down.
yeah, if the umbrella goes up, any units. Oh,
That umbrella just took care of one of the asterisks. I wonder if it's gonna take care of the other one. I don't think it will, but we'll see. Now let's take a look at Erebus, or the lava planet. Hmm.
it looks like the fight's still going on. There's is just can't manage to kill, which is kind of slightly a disappointment, just for the fact that he could just end this so quickly if he could kill that commander.
Where is Matiz's commander at the moment? Is it in space?
It's Yep, he's right near all of the air factories.
Interesting.
So he's
Oh,
definitely in a pretty protected area, but
those
not
bombers.
totally safe.
Yeah. What does Godde actually have in orbit around this planet? He has an
Oh, God is
asterisk.
God is building a nuke.
Oh,
It's not close to being done, but he is building one, which will allow him to nuke a lot
especially
of this
because of
stuff.
a good portion of Matiz's base is pretty much all bunched up, since Godde took most of the planet's land.
Yep, if he can even just hit that area where all almost total air,
Yeah.
which will give him a huge advantage because he has ready to attack. And it'll also make the com a prime target for
A
sniping.
bomber rush. Personally, I think if I had the nuke, I'd definitely try to get those two advanced air factories down. If you get those two down with the radius of the nuke, you'll definitely hit all the flak towers around the commander and a good portion of the air factories, which, exactly as you'd say, would leave his commander completely wide open for an attack of bombers.
Yep, I'm not actually sure though if nukes do enough. Uh, I have seen them survive a nuke hit before, so it may just be better to maximize his effect by hitting everything that he can rather than things that may be nice.
Hmm. Well, we'll see what he goes for.
Definitely. And it looks like units aren't really doing anything on the volcanic. Not even sure. I think there's an space here without any unit, which is not a good thing. If he did send out that Astraeus without any unit within it, he just wasted the entire time building it and sending it.
Which Astraeus?
The one at the volcanic plant.
Hmm. We'll see what happens. It does
Yep.
look like there's nothing in there. It might have been a complete waste. Although he does have a couple of Avengers, so we'll see what happens.
Yep. Fighters are flying around now, trying to. Oh, and there's a slight rush against that forward base. It may crumble. And there goes the advanced factory in front there, and he's broken through the line there. And it looks like the nuke's been used.
Where is it going?
I actually don't see at all.
It's
Oh wait, it's coming around the back.
yeah,
It's coming. Oh, it may be sent right towards the commander. Actually, by the trajectory, it looks like it's heading for the center.
of his base. I think it might. No, it looks like it's trying to hit his energy, and he gets a good hit on it. He manages to kill both advanced air factories and a good portion of Matiz's energy supply. I mean, energy
Yep.
generators.
Well, and a lot of builders.
Yeah,
That's a huge loss for him.
he definitely crippled quite a lot of his economy. And as you can see, God is now moving forward with two groups of slammers. One going towards what looks like he's targeting the teleporter, but he could also be targeting the orbital factories. I'm not too sure.
Yep, and he's actually coming towards the commander with that. So it's pretty close.
Yeah. Looks like he went to go target the orbital, might kill the second, and then might go
User
towards
entered your channel. User left your channel.
towards the commander.
Yep, they're definitely headed in that direction. And I'm not sure if he knows where the commander is.
He sees
The
it
commander
now.
seems to be stuck. Yeah, if they take down that teleporter, the commander should be free, but they will also have a prime target. Bombers are incoming, though.
It's done. His
We'll see if
force
that
is
can
gone.
save the day.
The teleporter is down, but the commander is safe. It looks like the slammers went forward. They killed one of the tier 2 factories. I don't know what else they're going for. There's only 2 left, so we'll see what happens. Matiz is working
And more
on another
slammers coming out.
teleporter. We'll see what happens.
Yep. Looks like the nuke's finished. So he's going to launch the nuke again, and it's off, and it's probably heading straight for that commander or for all those fighters. I'd have no doubts
If
about
you take a
either
look
of
at
those.
the back, God is moving a big force of slammers towards his line of flak towers and turrets. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think he's going to nuke it before he hits. We'll see if he pulls his slammers back.
Yeah, he just pulled his
It
slammers
looks
back.
like the... And that nuke's headed straight for there.
It hit.
Oh,
It looks like he's
No.
right now just targeting all of Matiz's advanced factories, trying to knock him back into tier 1.
yep.
But the teleporter is up and running, and his commander just escaped through the teleporter.
And it doesn't look like he went for the lava planet, so he's probably on the moon, which happens to be the same place as...
Godde's
Godde.
commander. This is going to be interesting.
This is going to be interesting. The only thing I can think of is a mass commander on reclaim.
He's bringing all of these slammers into the teleporter. I think he knows about his commander. Wow. The main problem right now is just Godde has claimed the moon for himself. I mean, just look at all of... He's literally expanded to all of the moon. But let's see what happened. He's bringing forth a giant force of slammers. He's pretty much just killed all of the towers he's worked so hard on building.
Yep, and it also looks like Godde has switched his teleporter over to a different planet, and he's probably
I wonder if he's
his
going to
own
target
vehicle
his
system.
commander, but we'll see what happens. He's going to have to get rid of those level 3 advanced laser defense towers if he wants to do any damage here. Because they are just...
So it looks like... Well, it looks like no backup is coming for Godde at this moment.
Godde picked up his commander
lot
with
of
his
help.
Astrus, and he's leaving the planet. Godde just left the planet.
A narrow escape.
And Godde just finished building one Haley too as he left the planet.
Yep, definitely a close call, but is
If you
not
take a look
something
at
that's going to
Godde's teleporter, he's bringing forth tons of fabrication units.
Yep, he also is sending in huge of the slammers, and they're just steamrolling what's left of the base. Without any commander there, it's just going.
Yeah,
Looks like Matiz is putting all of his work into that moon.
yeah. It looks like Matiz pretty much is just it's done. He's kicked off this planet.
Yep, and Slimer is starting to through the teleporter. We'll see how many can get through. If enough get through, that could spell the end to Matiz.
We'll see
A
what happens.
huge number coming.
It might be enough. Those Slammers really need to focus on Matiz's engineers. It looks like that might be it for Matiz. Good game. Matiz just lost.
Yep. Not really any way he could surprise getting flanked that way.
Oh no, he was completely surrounded by Slammers. There really wasn't anything he could do at that point.
And that is the end to the finals.
That
Godde
was a
wins.
great game. Godde wins. Godde wins. And from the looks of it, the lava planet wasn't even touched at all.
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't at all. And so we bequeath Godde with the beautiful green color, and he is crowned victorious.
Well done for Godde. It's funny because if you take a look at the APM chart for Matiz, you can see just around the end when he finally got onto the moon and when he was working on moving his commander, his APM spiked at around 223, 227, where the average was probably around 120.